This is a motherfucking doozy right here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sailboat Sneakers Mystery Box Unboxings. Today I actually have a monster haul of a whole bunch of different shoes that I'm going to be unboxing. I've gotten pretty lucky on the sneakers app recently, so I'm going to be unboxing a few things that I've won, and then I have a huge pickup from the Come Up Kickz. Some of the homies that I see at almost every single event that I go to out here on the West Coast. They sent me out a care package recently. Really good deal for a whole bunch of shoes in some sizes that I needed to fill up the inventory a little bit better. And I'm really excited to open up the packages. Also, make sure that you guys stay tuned to the end of the video to hear a little bit of information about one of my upcoming projects that I'm really excited about. Let's dive into a couple of these sneaker app W's. I don't know exactly what it is, but in the past like 3 weeks or so, I've actually had 3 W's on sneakers app. Pretty excited to take a look at them. Let's get into it. First pair, a pair of Jordans, size 12, Jordan 5. So this pair is what they are currently calling the Moonlight. It really is just an Oreo as far as I'm concerned. Really solid color blocking, black and white, very basic. Got the nice icy translucent soles, halfway decent uppers. It seems to be more of like a Durabuck or a Nubuck material. I don't think that this is actually like a true suede. At least it doesn't really feel like it to me. It's not bad materials by any stretch of the imagination. It just, nothing really special or stand out about them. Everything else about the shoe is nice and clean. Pretty basic colorway. Good thing to get into my collection because I don't have that much size 12 stuff right now, so I'm looking to build up a little bit of the bigger sizes in my inventory. This pair I also think is a win on sneakers app. Let's find out. A size 12 women's, and it's again a size 12 women's Nike Dunk high up. This is a really interesting shoe. While the basic silhouette is definitely that of a Dunk High, there's all these extra added materials and stitching patterns. The midsole comes up a fair bit higher than it does on the original Dunk High, and it's a little bit of a different material as it gets to like the second tier of the midsole. The paneling of the shoe is just excessive, and there's just an excessive amount of material utilized. It's not a bad shoe, but it's just a kind of interesting take on a Dunk High. It's not a bad shoe, it's just really not a great shoe either. I don't really think that they're hitting for way more than retail. This is a Nike All Condition Gear Air Moab, size 11.5. So this is a Nike Air Moab in the kind of like wheat colorway. It's more of an outdoor shoe, kind of like a hiking boot almost. These are meant to be a bit more waterproof, or I guess at least more water resistant. They have a really good tread on the bottom for hiking and are a very sturdy shoe overall. Before they released, they were hitting for a little bit above retail. I think that the price has gone to below retail since they have actually come out, but I think it's just kind of a cool pair to have. I think that these will definitely resonate with the right person. Nike Air Moab in a size 11.5. Cool shoe, not my cup of tea, but might be nice to have in inventory, and I think that for the right person, these are definitely a good purchase. So now I actually have 3 boxes. These are from the Come Up Kickz. Really great group of guys. They just opened up a store in Madera, California, which is kind of up in the northern part of California. Make sure that if you guys are ever up in the area that you check them out because they are really great people. And they definitely have some good steals and deals. Let's find out what we got in the care package. The first package has 3 pairs in it. Before we get started, I think that I should mention that overall, for every pair of sneakers that you're about to see out of the next 3 boxes, I paid a total, shipping included, of $650. I got a whole bunch of pairs just to fill up some inventory with some things that I kind of needed, and I think that the deal is pretty good, especially for the quantity of shoes that I got. Let's dive into it. First pair is a pair of Air Max 90s. These are in kind of tried on condition. They are in a US size 7. It doesn't specify whether it's men's or women's 7, but these are in basically tried on condition. They look like they might have been on like a bargain rack or something like that. They have 15 written on the soles. So I wouldn't be surprised if these were marked as $15 at like a Ross or a Marshalls or TJ Maxx or something like that. Definitely not a bad shoe. Really cheap if that's the price that they got it for. And like I said, tried on condition, so lightly used, not too shabby. Size 7. I think that this is probably going to fit a female quite nicely, and that is something that I don't have is a lot of women's inventory. So I think that this is a good little filler for that gap. Next pair, red Nike box, size 8, women's Dunk Low Disrupt. Another funky dunk. This is a really interesting pair where the midsole is a little bit more exaggerated at the toe, in the middle, and at the heel as well. The tongue has a bit more of a deconstructed look and feel to it, and there's again like additional kind of paneling and stitching and material being utilized on the upper. It's an interesting variation on your traditional Dunk Low, being that I'm not really a huge fan of Dunk Lows as it is, and these are just a modified Dunk Low that I like even less. Safe to say it's not my cup of tea. This is a dead stock pair in a woman's size 8. Pair number 3, the last pair for the first box right here. A woman's Air Max 97 Quick Strike in a size 6. These have a goat sticker included inside the box, which is always a good sign. These are like a pure metallic gold with this kind of icy translucent outsole with gold sparkles in it, and even the detailing within the air unit is gold. These definitely are in dead stock condition. There's no wear on the soles of the shoes, and the uppers are a patent leather, so you would easily be able to tell if they were worn because they would crease up really quickly. Another woman's pair of shoes, size 6, Air Max 97, dead stock condition. On the top of the box, I just realized it says giveaway. Because of that, I think I'm gonna have to mark it as a damaged box. 3 pairs down, I have 2 more boxes to go. One of them is another small box, so I'll do that one first. Got a loose pair. Ooh, look at these. Some Air Force Ones in this patent silver colorway. These are in a size 7, and these are like straight up chrome. Again, I don't know if this is men's or women's sizing, but based off of the UK size, I think that must mean that these are a woman's 7 if I had to guess. These look to be in dead stock condition as well. I think that these might have been like a display or a shelf pair or something, or maybe tried on condition, but these things look damn near brand new. No creasing on the uppers, which would be the easiest dead giveaway. Size 7 women's metallic silver or chrome Air Force Ones in like tried on at worst. 4 pairs deep, and I'm thinking that each of these could be sold for at least like 60 to 70 bucks. So I think that I've already recouped nearly $300 on the box. Not too shabby, seeing as I still have a whole bunch of sneakers left to go. Size 4.5 Jordan 1 mid. And this is not a Jordan 1 mid. This is a Jordan 13. So this is a replacement box. No big deal. And these are in lightly worn condition, it looks like. They are indeed a size 4.5 youth though, so at least the size of the box is right. It's just a replacement box. A little bit of creasing on the toe caps. It's definitely not bad. The midsoles have a little bit of wear to them, and you can tell that the kind of vulcanized portion of the rubber pods are definitely a little bit discolored and a little bit dirty. The bottoms don't look awful. They got a little bit of drag and definitely have a little bit of dirt. So this is the first obviously worn pair in the box, and they're solid condition. Size 4.5 youth, pretty low on youth sizes right now. I have 2 of the same box right here. They are exactly the same colorway. This is a size 6.5 Nike Blazer Low Sacai. They're both the same colorway, so I'm only gonna open up the one here to show you. And here we are. This is the kind of brown and red colorway. I'm gonna be straight up with you here. I don't understand the appeal of the Nike Sacai Blazers. I just don't get it. I don't understand the layered midsole. I don't understand the double tongue. I don't understand the kind of cutaway collar. I don't know. I just don't get it. It's not me. But these are in, again, like shelf condition. Maybe tried on. There's no signs of wear. There's just like a little bit of dirt on the bottom. These have probably been on display. I see a price tag on the bottom. So this definitely makes sense that this is a display shoe that's got a little bit of dirt on the bottom. 2 pairs of those, 7 pairs of shoes deep so far, and now we got the big box to get into. Things are looking up. There's actually another little box in here. Alright, we're starting off with a Jordan box, size 4 youth, Jordan 11 retro. The Jordan 11 Platinums right here. These are in very, very lightly used condition. A little bit of dirt on the outsole. They look great though. This is a solid pair right here. This is a solid pair that really doesn't get the love that it deserves, quite honestly. I have another pair in inventory that I bought one night on Goat thinking that I could flip it for a whole bunch more, and they've been sitting around for months and months. Was not a good investment on my part, but hey, you live and you learn. This pair is in better condition. After a quick little scrub down, they're gonna be looking immaculate. And these things will go for a cool 65, 70 bucks easily. Clear these pretty quickly with the condition that they're in, even though it is a smaller size. Size 4 youth, Jordan 11 Platinum. You'll notice a trend here. There's a lot of youth and women's sizes. Like I said, I'm trying to fill some gaps in my inventory right now. I have an Adidas NMD R1 in a size 8. Got some NMDs, all white colorway. These are definitely dead stock condition. Tag is still on them as well. They're great. They're just a standard pair of NMDs, and it's actually something that I might even think about doing a little bit of customization work on, because it's a cool pair that I think I could dye and get some really awesome results with. So I may actually have a little bit of fun with this pair of shoes. Size 8 NMD R1, dead stock condition. You got like a triple white colorway here. These may or may not be for sale. I might just have to do a little bit of customization on them. Maybe a tie-dye job, we'll figure it out. Another pair of Lucy's. Got this pair of Vans. These are in new condition. They are a size 11. They also have the tag on the bottom. They were priced at 30 bucks. Which I think is exactly what I would be thinking I would price them at. Size 11, no box, just a nice pair of Vans skate shoes. These actually look like they would be super sick for skating, and I'm sure that's exactly what they're for. It says Waffle Control Pro on the insole. I don't know if that's the shoe or just the cushioning system, but these things are a very, very good everyday wear pair of shoes. So far we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs deep. If I could sell every single pair from this care package that I've opened so far for 65 bucks, I already made my money back, and I still got 2 more pairs left to go. Size 2 youth Jordan Legacy 312. It's a replacement box. Maybe this is where the Jordan 1 mids are supposed to come from, is in that Jordan 1 mid box. Jordan 1 mid Legacies, size 2 youth in used condition. They're not really dirty, but there's like a lot of creasing and a lot of drag on the bottom. There's a couple of spots that are a little bit dirty on the uppers and the midsoles, but it's really not that bad. It's worn down on the soles, but that's about it. They look like they were worn like inside to ball with or something, quite honestly. That's how like clean they look, but how worn down they look at the same time. Not a bad pair of shoes to get. It's kind of a bright colorway, and it's a really small size. I can't imagine that they're gonna sell for a crazy amount, but it's still a Jordan 1. It's just a really, really small size. Jordan 1 mids are hot right now, so who knows? I just need to find somebody with really small feet, or a kid, I suppose. And that brings us to the last pair in the box here. A size 12 Champion. This is a weird shoe. They're very lightly worn. I know literally nothing about these. I'm sure they'll sell at like Kobe's or something like that, but this is a weird ass shoe. It looks bigger than it is. It's a size 12, but it looks way, way bigger in hand. Ugh, man. It's kind of weird. Kind of a strange shoe right there. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that one. It's a little bit out of my realm of knowledge. It's whatever though. That's it for right now as far as the pickups that I got. You can see that there are a whole bunch of new kicks in inventory, and like I mentioned earlier, I am trying to fill in some gaps as far as the sizes are concerned so I can have a little bit more of a spectrum across the board for you guys. An interesting pickup to say the least. There's definitely a few shoes in here that were very, very well worth the time. Some of the other ones, putting the energy into them is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. It is what it is, and I'm down for the challenge. I'll definitely be able to sell all of this stuff. It's just a matter of like, how long is it going to take me? It's just some interesting pairs, and that's all there is to it. So I guess we'll see what ends up happening at the end of the day. The Come Up Kickz, always blessing me with a good haul. Even though this box is not going to be a lot of quick movers, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to get a really good return on this box. And that brings me to the conclusion of this video here. You guys know that you can find me at www.sailboatssneakers.com. You can also find me on Instagram at sailboats.sneakers. I'm also on Twitter at sailboatssneaks. As always, I appreciate you guys checking in. Thank you guys for watching this video. Every single view means a ton, so I really do appreciate everybody that's coming through and watching this channel, even if it's just for a little bit. And of course, above all, I appreciate you guys who stayed around until the cold, bitter end. As always, I'm Sailboat. I'm out of here.